Hi, hello, it's Jez here from Nigezza Creates. So I'm here with my gifts and swaps from a team retreat I was on at the weekend, Pootler team retreat, and this sort of kept appearing on my desk. I sort of left it, I came back, there was more stuff. So these were just gifts that people gave me, an awful lot of junk really, and a few other little bits and pieces, and I was absolutely delighted. I've also got a bag of swaps that I received, but yeah, so I thought I'd go through and show you some of these wonderful things that people were generous enough to save and gift me along the way. So doilies. So in the hotel where we have our retreat, they serve an awful lot of the stuff with doilies. So the last time we were there, I came away with probably about 20 of these, but I got this time because we didn't actually all have a meal there. And there were these things which were on top of our glasses in our hotel room, and somebody saved them for me, and I just sat and thought, why didn't I think of saving them? So yeah, missed a trick there, Jez. So so I've got them. I could have had more, but I was a little bit slow on that one. Lots and lots of brown paper. I love this style of brown paper. This is what I've got quite a bit of this. I like it because it's got that slightly, it's got like a perforation in it. I really like it, and that you can cut them. They're perforated along here. Oh, that was allowed. I don't quite know what to do about that. They cut down there and they cut down there, so that's quite a nice little size there if I was making a little mini journal. So I've got lots and lots of brown packaging, and I particularly like this colour. Some of the Amazon packaging is a bit pale, a bit anemic, a bit like me, a bit anemic. So don't like that one so much. Yeah, I really like that one. So in here was another lovely gift. So these were from my friend Emma. So these are fabulous. Some brown tags. There, some with strings on the end, so they're going to be fab. And then these little brown paper notebooks, which lovely bits of paper, and actually they're notebooks, so I don't have to do very much with those, or I can just use the paper. Very useful. And then a useful little envelope there. Yeah, that's fabulous. Then my friend Ivy from Germany gave me this lot. So again, in a nice Amazon package. No, it's not Amazon, this is DHL, and absolutely glorious. Some of it isn't from Ivy, some of it's from my friend Jill. I kind of put them together in this to take down to the I thought I might have crafted with them at the retreat, but I did other things. So that's really useful. I'm thinking of doing some Christmas cards in a sort of a junky way. That's quite a nice little base to create on and then stick it to the front of a card. Got these doilies. I think these were from Jill actually. So they're really grand. Another one there and some brown ones, so they'll go in my little collection. Got some great 6x6 paper here. It's quite thin, it's single-sided, but nonetheless very usable. Sometimes I quite like single-sided because I might cover one side with like a book page and make an envelope. I've got quite a few. There's quite a few little 6x6 projects that you can do. Love this. All very lovely and distressed. That. Oh, brilliant. Maps. Love maps. I had a quick flick through whilst at the weekend, but not not fully. I didn't go through every sheet. I'm always making travel journeys now. They're fantastic. So I could cut those out, and that would be six little things. Do you know what? I'm going to leave them to one side. That might be my next project, going up there. I love these. So they're like the gradient lines on a map. That's just brilliant. Really like that. These would be handy. Next travel journal I do. That's great. Nice map there. Globe and other travel things. Oh, that's nice. Now that's the sort of thing that I create. So if I'm doing a journal layout, I might create it with the individual bits, and there's like a flattened version. But as well as that being totally usable, it's actually quite a lot of nice inspiration as well of placement and what would look nice. So I'm really liking that. So, oh, I'm making a French journal. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So we've got a couple sheets there, and it's just plain on the back. Yeah, 3 sheets to Paris. Oh, love it. Look at those. Oh, and then we've got London. That London, as we say up north. Going to that London. They're great. Love a bit of newsprint. Absolutely fantastic. That's a beautiful pattern. Reminds me of those paper bags you can get with like this damask print. I've looked them up to buy. They're blooming expensive. So yeah, they'll stay on my wish list for a while. I might, somebody might in my family might be generous enough to get me those for my birthday coming up soon. That, I love it. Oh, that's nice as well. So brilliant 6x6 papers. So very happy with those. And then there was also some tissue that Ivy put in, which very useful tissue. So liking that. That was why it was in such a big envelope, to keep it sort of nice and flat. And then there was all this little lot as well that she gave me. So there was this lovely notebook, absolutely gorgeous. She says, bit ripped, the elastic's a bit lost its elasticity. Yeah, a few pages have come out, but I said it doesn't matter because I'll use it. So I actually said you could just take the pages out. The cover's a bit ripped there. Could use the cover for a mini journal. I can peel this back to get it this elastic, and I could replace it with something. So yeah, lovely papers to use in a nice little notebook. And then there's some tea things. So these little images, very usable. Always nice to have a bit of card there. And oh, there was some ribbon. That must have been, I only just noticed this ribbon. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. That would work very nicely. I still need to finish my Alice in Wonderland journal. So Ivy buys tea in these little bags. She gave me some of these little bags before, so I really need to do something with them. But they're I like them because they're little, and it's nice. Got a nice crinkly sound. And then we did discuss this. She said she had like empty tea bags, because I did a project, so I was asking for square tea bags, and she says I have like tea bag paper, and these are very cool. And somebody that's on the design team with me, Rachel and Bella Crafts, in the collaboration, she did something, a project with empty tea bags, so I might be able to use these to have a go at that. So that's cool. A nice Brown paper bag. Always like a brown paper bag. Oh, I like that. So cool. No idea what that says, but that is very cool. It's a bit gusseted. It's a nice size. I like that. And then envelopes. I'm hoping there's nothing on there. No. So how interesting are these colours? So different. She said, what sort of envelopes do you want? I went, just ones I don't get in the UK. You know, some that are different. And so that's certainly different. Nice colours. I like them. Lots and lots of writing that I can't understand. It's great. I love these. They're just fabulous. So we'll use those. And then a blooming great A4 one with a window, which love it. So that was Ivy's stash there with a bit of Jill chucked in. So let's move these out of the way before I bring in the next lot. Push that out there. So then, oh, these were also little bits from Jill. She also gave me some of the coloured cardstock that have retired that she won't use anymore, sort of like my soft suede and Sahara sand. So she said, I found these. She said, no idea why I've got them, because they were totally not her style. She said, but I thought you could use them. I said, oh yeah, could use them, no problem whatsoever. They'll appear on the top of a journaling card or a tag somewhere. And then these nice French themed things, I went, yeah, I'll vintage them up, obviously, but yeah, I said no problem, I'll be able to use those. And then this box was from my friend, look, Jez Carpenter, Pootler Gifts To Me. So this was from Halsey from Slim and Stylish. So she was doing a clear out, selling loads of stuff, and I bought a load, and then she said, can you wait till the retreat, save on postage? I went, absolutely no problem whatsoever. So I need to check I paid for them. I think I did. I'm usually good like that. So but I will double check, Elsie. If I haven't paid, I apologise profusely, but I'm sure I did. So these are just little heart charms, which I quite like. So I can colour these with some alcohol, and then they can just hang from a bulb pin on the edge of a page. I thought they're nice. I do like plastic pots, and those go in my stash. Oh, and there was 2 lots of them. I think she might chuck some extras in. She did say I use all the stuff she doesn't like. It's probably true. So what else have I got? These were little buttons, which very cool. And I've got a journal on the go that these colours are just perfect for. Always forget to use buttons, but that's cool. This is the faux suede ribbon, which I absolutely love. Faux suede trim, so it looks a bit suedey, and yeah, mine's nearly run out. That's the nice, it's like a linen with a bit of gold in. So, and here we've got some real red, this is cotton ribbon. So ribbons always useful. And then in here, oh, that was from somebody else. And then I don't know what's in here, so I didn't look. It's already got me. The brown paper bag is already got me loving it. Right, this is from somebody else, I think. Can't remember who. Ingrid gave me this. Astrid even. Sorry, Astrid. So these are fabulous. So these are, how do I get in? Fabulous bag. That I believe has been taped down there, which is why I can't get into it. I'll take that tape off. Dun, dun, dun. And now these will get decanted into a little pot. But look at them. They're like little pearl buttons. And which are just perfect because they're flat, so these can be used. And I'm about to do my first sort of slow stitch, stroke machine stitch, stroke cheating, bodging it as I go along sort of journal, but these will be perfect for it. I just love them. I love buttons. My mum used to have a big button tin, and I've got Ed's grandma's button tin as well, and I just love looking at them. They're just so lovely. So yeah, liking all of them. And then there's all these. Right, let's just scoot that off there. Woohoo. It's just so careful for it to not go. The bag I'll use as well. And then these nice little metal things, they're really handy. I will colour them first with some alcohol. I'm talking alcohol inks here to make them a different colour and age them. I'm not talking about dipping them in my gin. That would be a waste of gin, wouldn't it? So we're at, what's it? It's Wednesday, isn't it? So it's taken me a while to get round to doing this because I just find it just takes me so long to recover from like a weekend away. And then when I have weekends away back to back, I never really recover. These are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What's this one like? Let's get it out. Get it out and have a look. Yeah, it was just so lovely that people just kept putting things on the desk for me. So what a lovely collection. There, love them. So they can go in a little pot somewhere. I've got a pot just sat here on the desk. I have. There we go. Just going to put them in there. Ready to go away because I am creating. And then a lovely paper bag. There's a drawer for paper bags as well. I am organising my room. So, and then what have we got here? Yeah, this was from Astrid. She went, I thought you might use this. I went, absolutely. Some nice linen ribbon there. And here's some little, there's a little tin there. Mr. Tim Holt's Ideology. I was very excited. So these are really cute and useful. Love the keys. And these might get coloured with alcohol. And then I've got some Kildene wax that would make them look all steampunky. Put them in that little pot there. And then these will just get used for embellishments. No problem at all. There we go. And then this, I love the pot. I was like, oh, they're the bolts. I went, yeah. And it's a film strip. How absolutely fantastic is that? I love it. Absolutely love it. So ideas were popping in my head. Jill was looking at me, Paper Daisy Crafting, who's very clean and simple in her crafting, and she was just looking at me going, yeah, all right, Jill, as long as it makes you happy. I was like, I'm ecstatic. And then my friend Pat made me this. Pat's Quiet Place, Crafty Quiet Place. She made this. And because there was lots of noise, I mean, I'm a little bit deaf sometimes when there's lots of background noise, I didn't quite hear. And I thought she said it was pen. So I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. She made Jill one in blues and me one purple because it's my favourite colour. So I took the end off and I started trying to write, and I was like, oh, it's not working. And Jill looked at me as if I was an idiot, which I was being at the time, because it's a pokey tool. What an idiot I was. Pokey tool, how beautiful is that? So that is going in my pot on my desk, and you'll see me using that. How gorgeous. I might have to take the end off. I've got corks. I sit them in corks, you know, corks that you get in the top of posh gin or whiskey. So I use them because I do tend to drink posh gin and posh whiskey. So I don't drink the whiskey, that's the work of the devil. So then I got this lovely bag. How beautiful is that paper? That'll get recycled. There was a gift in it, we'll get to that in a minute. And then there was more lovely brown paper. This is really thick brown paper, so that can go in the brown paper stash. And then there was like the Amazon one. You see what I mean about the different colours? So that's the anemic Amazon, which is still usable. I made a whole journal using that. And this is like really, really lovely brown paper. So yeah, all get used. And then there was, oh yeah, there was these paper napkins, and I loved them. Absolutely loved them. I said, oh, they're perfect. I'm doing a French journal. How perfect's that? And I also want to do a bit of a 1950s housewife, and I just thought she screamed of being a 1950s housewife. Love those little French cars. Our French teacher at school stereotypically had one of those. But they're just gorgeous. Lovely colours. Much brighter than I normally do, but I really like it. The rose is lovely. And then there was this one. They're all French. How beautiful is that? So I got a little butterfly. I can isolate that. Can isolate that lovely bouquet there. Got some French writing. Just beautiful. So let's go in my napkin drawer. And this reminds me of, so we were in France in the summer, and my mother-in-law went into a really posh cake shop and bought us all, and it came in a box, and it was this colour, and it had their lovely name on it. So this really reminded me of those. So it's all the same pattern on each quarter. So that's lovely. And I just, for me, that is lovely. That shape there, that would just look gorgeous. All of these, and the address. Cake, I'll probably use the cake somewhere. Probably if I'm going to do it as a memory of our holiday, we did eat a lot of French fancy cakes. And look at that, that's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. That would be beautiful on a page, because it's white, so the background will just fade out when you do the napkin technique, and you'll just be left with this address. So that's absolutely grand. So that can go in my napkin drawer straight away, in fact, whilst I'm talking to you. It's there. So yeah, so there's this lovely big gift bag, nice bit of ribbon, all be recycled. I do like that paper, it's lovely. And then there was this little gift because she said it's your birthday soon. So there's such beautiful packaging, really like it. And inside was a little glue stopper, which is just fantastic. Bung it there for now so I don't lose it. Nice little glue stopper on top of my glue, and it matches my pokey tool. And they didn't even know, and I showed them both. I said, look, how spooky is that? And they went, well, really, purple is your favourite colour, Jess, so it's not that spooky, but yeah, I loved it. So that was that. And then I got from my friend Karen, she said, I got these from local charity shop. She says, I'll never use them. Will you make use of them? I'm like, yeah. So, oh, lovely music paper. I get through so much music paper, so that's grand. And this is nice and white, so I can dye it and colour it really nicely. So that was a cool find. So that was all my gifts, my junky gifts. So that's all the things I've got. Yeah, so look out for projects using some of these things. And I've got a separate video where I show the swaps because it took so long that I thought I best do 2 videos. So yeah, hope you enjoyed a little look. Can't wait to get crafting. And yeah, I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now.